I love to read history or watch a good historical documentary, but more often than not, I feel sad when it's over. Not all of human history is sad, but so much of our history is the story of human folly and cruelty, of bad choices. War, greed, oppression mark the history of our world. The Bible has its share of sad stories, and today's first reading is one of them. The account from the second book of Chronicles generally tries to stress the positive points of Israel's history. But here, in describing the infidelity that preceded the tragedy of the exile, or the Babylonian captivity as it's known, the author tells in stark terms how the people abandoned their half of the covenant with God. It's that ongoing covenant relationship which we've been hearing about in our readings from the Hebrew Scriptures all through Lent. In theological language, the result of the people's infidelity is that God declares a Sabbath, a time of rest for the land, until the lost Sabbaths, the neglect of God, has been corrected. This history ends on a note of hope, describing how the Persian king Cyrus was God's instrument to restore the people to their homeland. Now, in Lent, we examine our lives in order to renew our part of the baptismal covenant, our relationship with God in Christ. As our other scriptures for today point out, in Jesus Christ, God brings life from death, light from darkness. That's the hope of those preparing for baptism and the hope of all the rest of us who are keeping this Lent.